Trump is going to win. The polls have been clear all the way through. Bernie Sanders wins by double digits, and Secretary Clinton is statistically tied. Those polls are actually going more in the direction of Trump, and Jill Stein's donations are up 1,000% in the first 24 hours since the Clinton endorsement. I think we're seeing a clear turn in the tides of politics in this country, and it's starting with the grassroots.
Now, let me ask you, the corporate media, who's essentially calling you Bernie bros, those sore losers, they don't understand the big picture. They're the reason Trump's going to get elected. Is there anything to be said for? Maybe she needs to convince you guys to vote for her?
I think that the only way that Secretary Clinton is going to win is if she makes sincere, serious concessions to the progressive base of this party. Her choice of Tim Kaine as a vice presidential candidate was a slap in the face. I mean, it should insult a lot of Clinton supporters as well, especially the Clinton supporters who have embraced the fact that she has recently, at least publicly, spoken out against the TPP.
He literally on Thursday of last week came out saying nice things about the TPP.
And Hillary called it the gold standard 45 times until it was polling well to be against it. Basically, she took all of Sanders' speaking points. Remember in 2008, Obama put out a TV commercial that said, Hillary Clinton, she'll say anything and do nothing. I think the same rings true today. We rallied behind Obama in 2008 because we knew that was the truth. And now we're going to rally behind continuing this political revolution. We're going to fight for the issues. It's much bigger than a candidate. It has been the whole time. So this movement has brought together people from all over the country, from all different kinds of activism, and we're going to keep fighting, united. The message we've been hearing for months now has been Hillary Clinton because ... Trump. I mean, this is world-class fear-mongering that we're seeing. We're talking about how Donald Trump is the scariest guy around, but really that's all we're talking about. We've completely forgot the issues that have brought us to this point.
Young Turks, can I get a minute?
For Young Turks, always.
Thank you. So you've been kind of calling out some peaceful orders here. Tell me about, you stormed the media gates. Was that symbolic? Obviously we want coverage, but what were you trying to get across to the media for a long time has been not paying much attention to Bernie Sanders?
We need to have our voices heard. We're tired of being ignored, dismissed, and forgotten. We're tired of being muted, having our voices blurred out of TV. We're tired of being told that we need to grow up. This is a sincere political movement, but most importantly, it's a movement of people that needs to be heard. This protest is all about no voice, no unity. Hashtag no voice, no unity. The more you try to take our voice away, the more we band together, the more we unify under one delegation, under one group of supporters of these types of politics. And personally, I think I really appreciate being vindicated by the media today for our entire experience throughout the DNC convention has been completely irrelevant.
There's a lot of Bernie supporters here, delegates, activists. Most of these people, by the way, have paid a lot of money of their own dime to be here, and they've been treated like second-class citizens. Not by what they've been telling me, I've actually seen it up close. Examples. I was outside covering the speeches yesterday. I saw Hillary Clinton supporters literally stand in front, purposely, of Bernie Sanders delegates, activists, supporters with signs, trying to block them from voicing their opposition. I saw many of the super volunteers, they're called. These are volunteers that were awarded by the Bernie Sanders campaign as the best volunteers from around the country. These people paid their own dime to come here, 800 of them. They have now been denied credentials to even access the Wells Fargo Center. They were told that when they get here, they were going to be given floor access, they were going to be able to help volunteer for their delegates. Hold on. Got something going on over here. All right.
Nina Turner was just ousted out of the DNC.
Nina Turner was just ousted out of the DNC. Nina Turner was just.
Wait. Guys. Wait. This is, this is the Young Turks. I'm just asking, State Senator Nina Turner, you were just saying was ejected from the building?
Yes. She was just ousted from the DNC for not falling in line, and what we are trying to do right now, we're all going to leave. We're going to go down to Broad Street and join her in a march of solidarity for Black Lives Matter and for her personally. So please share the news, let all the delegates know, and then we're heading down.
Let me give you a little backdrop because I know Nina Turner. She's a former state senator of Ohio. She was a very, very out, loud and proud a supporter of Senator Bernie Sanders. She originally actually was a supporter of Hillary Clinton and switched to Bernie Sanders. Politically, that's suicide if you do that. She took a giant risk to do that because she believes in Bernie Sanders, and it was more important to her to stand up for who she deems as the right candidate than to have a political future within the Clinton machine. From what I was told, I can't confirm it, I'm just going to tell you what I was told here. Nina was supposed to introduce Bernie last night. She refused to actually endorse Hillary Clinton on stage or on any platform, so she was removed. Her replacement was Keith Ellison, one of the few congressmen who's endorsed Bernie Sanders. From what these people are saying, by the way, there's a lot of information that swirls around here. Delegates, meaning well, sometimes get it wrong. So we don't know if Nina Turner is going to be leading a procession. I'll try to get in touch with her. We're on speed dial. We're friends. But apparently she was removed from the building, and she's going to be leading a procession. Are you a delegate? Okay. So a lot of delegates here paid a lot of money on their own dime to come. A lot of them were pretty much jeered at by Hillary Clinton supporters. A lot of them were given misinformation. A lot of them were actually, from what I hear, were stalled to get credentials or now taking credentials away. Does this kind of speak to you in terms of they're trying to win your vote?
Well, the goal here is to make sure that voices are heard. And this is in the spirit of the political revolution that Bernie is endorsing. And we want to make sure that there is integrity in the process. We definitely seek unity, but it needs to have integrity and it needs to be transparent, and all people need to be able to step up and be part of the process.
So one thing that I find interesting is a lot of the corporate media has been out here covering this because they'll cover something if there's a lot of people and it seems like there could be chaos. But these are the same people who showed empty podiums of Donald Trump as Bernie was talking to thousands. These are the same people that perpetuated this Bernie bro bullshit. These are the same people who basically said, oh, these kids, they want their free stuff. Never really communicated what Bernie's proposals are, why they're not so much different from FDR, things that have already happened. Do you find it kind of odd that these people are out here trying to cover this?
I don't find it odd. So I think that the DNC and a lot of what's been happening is because they don't want to hear the message that we wanted to deliver, that the people that live in our states sent us here to deliver. So you're exactly right. We spent a lot of money and a lot of time. Many of us got here through donations. Many of us got here to a large personal expense to ourselves. And we were sent by the people that we live with that share the same issues that we share, that feel the same way we feel, that feel the same way Bernie Sanders feels. And we showed up to deliver that message on behalf of the people that sent us here, and the DNC clearly didn't want to listen to it. So they would, like you said, rather show empty Donald Trump podiums. And we found out that if we wanted them to listen to what we had to say, we were going to have to take the message to the media.
So what I'm going to do right now is a little live reporting on the air. I'm going to call Nina Turner. She might not answer because apparently she's leading a protest, but I want to find out about this. So give me 1 second. If I knew the technology, I'd put it on speakerphone for you. But let me call Nina, see if I can get her. Nina Turner's mailbox is full. What a shock. Tell me what you experienced here, because I've heard a lot of delegates talking about kind of being talked down to by Hillary Clinton supporters, not treated well. What have you experienced?
Yes, definitely I can second that. The fact is that the Democratic Party is looking at us as people that don't matter, and I think that is so wrong. They are ignoring our voice. They are ignoring that the millions of voters that supported Bernie Sanders. You could just see when you walk inside this convention center, everything in there is geared up towards Hillary Clinton. There is not a single T-shirt being hanged in there of Bernie Sanders. It has been like that from the beginning. We have the emails now that were leaked that proves that the Democratic Party was in collusion with Hillary Clinton.
As you can see, when you have a lot of passion, a lot of energized young people, there's a lot of information going around. I gave my number out to probably 50 delegates at this point, and my phone's been blowing up as I'm talking and interviewing people. That's why I've been looking down to try to find out what's going on. But there's been mixed signals whether someone like Nina Turner might be leading a march. There's been a lot of protesters at FDR Park, which is nearby. As I reported earlier on my Twitter, at Jordan Sheridan, there was 800 Bernie volunteers, called super volunteers, who have now had their credentials taken away. They were brought here. They came on their own dime to help delegates. Kind of help them, running for them, getting them things they needed, helping with communication. They've been denied credentials. They are now joining the protesters in FDR Park. We'll see if Nina Turner, who's a real lightning rod and a firecracker in support of Bernie Sanders, we'll see if she is leading any processions. This was peaceful. I saw a lot of peace signs. They were singing, "This land is your land, this land is my land." You had people with duct tape over their lips, people crying. What do you think what are you trying to communicate? What do you think they're trying to communicate? Because to me, this is about a lot more than this week.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot more about it's a lot more than this week, and I think the whole Bernie campaign is a lot more than just this week, just this election. It's all about pushing progressive policy. So whether that means we walk out of there and they listen to us out here, or whether that means we just have to keep protesting, and we have to keep disturbing the system. We have to keep making our voices heard while keeping it peaceful, or else they won't take us seriously. They'll just dismiss us as violent, hateful people when we're not. We are loving people. We just want to get our point across. We just want the revolution to start affecting people's lives in a positive way. The whole feeling that I've gotten from this convention since I've been here so far is kind of like when you're a kid and there's a bully, and the bully is messing with you, and you might retaliate or something, and then you go to the principal's office and the principal says, "Okay, now hug it out. You have to be friends now. You're friends now," without actually solving anything. So it feels like we're kind of being forced together without actually addressing the things that need to be addressed that are causing animosity between Bernie supporters and Hillary supporters.
We are not trying to break up the party. We are not trying to hurt anybody. We are just trying to wage peace actively. It's not enough not to wage war. You have to go out and cure it. I call it organic democracy. It's like stable, it has integrity. It doesn't break when you knock it over because it has strength. And that is what we are missing in this broken world. Okay, so I think Bernie Sanders understands that.
It's pretty much cleared up here. I just want to show you real quick. There's still people here. There's still people here with silent duct tape around them, silent protest, Congress 2.0, and really they're echoing what you've heard all along. We're here to send a message, not be violent. You got Bernie. I think they like the Young Turks from what I'm seeing, and we're going to find out what else is going on for the rest of the night. I'm hearing Nina Turner starting a revolution. She might be leading us to Canada. Who the hell knows? Stay tuned for more. This will be all over the Young Turks YouTube. And stay tuned for more. I'm going to see what's going on. Thanks, guys.